And they kind of like at Subway. I don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people been to Subway, and they just kind of came through, made their own little sandwiches. They really enjoyed that class. I enjoyed that class. A lot of my volunteers enjoyed that class as well because they got to make big sandwiches. But I think this class was good as well, and they really enjoyed the aspect of, hey, I can make my own thing when I get home. And that was another part. I want them to understand they can make their own snack, they can make their own meals sometimes, and they can actually make a change for themselves. So that was a big thing. The last one, I know everybody's like nachos. That's kind of, but we did nachos for the last week. We didn't use usually ground beef is kind of the main thing in nachos, but we did ground turkey instead. So like I was saying earlier, the small changes. So we did the ground turkey, and we use reduced fat Velveeta, like 30% less fat in Velveeta, and we use light sour cream and things like that. So I let them come up, let them stir the cheese, and I let them do their own thing. I kind of let that class. I kind of let them see what they learn, make sure that I'm teaching, not just babbling. So I made sure I let them come up there and cook, let them do their thing, and they turned out really good. I was proud of them. That was our last class. So before all the fun started, there was a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, a lot of help. The ACE program played a lot into this. There was a lot of help. Mr. Bookman, Ms. Thomas, Ms. Arenas, they all really helped me. We had a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, a lot of meetings. I don't say a lot, I'm not being over exaggerating, but we had a decent amount of meetings and things, and they really helped me really lay out what I was going to do. The lesson plans were very helpful. We had to make a lesson plan. Ms. Thomas actually drove us to do the lesson plans for each class. Kind of showed me what teachers go through, really bad, but they showed a lot of different things, so they really helped me. I don't think this would have really been possible for me to do this project if they didn't help me, so I thank them a lot for that. And Mr. Bookman for going grocery shopping every week. I know I made him late on some of the emails, I'm sorry about that, but he definitely helped me a lot, and there was times I forgot stuff and he remembered, so that was very helpful. And just the communication was really good, and the thanks for helping me lay out this project, so that really helped me a lot, and I thank them for that. Well, I want the kids to really feel like they learned something. I want them to take something to their homes, to their parents, and to them to understand what being healthy meant. I know one of my kids actually said they were in the store with their mom one day, and she was picking up cheese for them, and one of the kids were like, "Hey, why don't you get reduced fat cheese?" And I was kind of happy about that, so I felt like, they learned something, just the small thing. So I just really want them to understand the concept of being healthy, because being healthy doesn't mean a new lifestyle. It really just means just to modify. And so I feel like they learned a lot, and I feel like what I expected of them, they learned. I didn't expect a lot. I just wanted them to, just try to learn. That's the biggest thing. Just try to think about it, try to learn about it, just give the effort. And I feel like they gave a lot of effort. And I really didn't expect the kids for us to get that close, but at the end, we kind of got close. They kind of got they were kind of sad on the last day. I was kind of sad on the last day. I was like, I'll get over it, but it was okay. No, I really kind of bonded with the kids, and I was happy that we got a connection. And so this last day was kind of sad, and my volunteers really helped me a lot with this project. Nancy Placencia and Asia Walker. Without them, I don't think my class would have ran that smoothly, and the kids really grew fond of them as well. So the last class was kind of bittersweet, I guess. But we all really enjoyed it, and the kids enjoyed it, and I'm happy that they enjoyed that as well. Things I personally took, I felt like I learned a lot. I felt like I kind of grew up a lot. Yeah, they kind of wrote me a little card at the end. It's a little, I know I have a good graduation, but there you go. So we have time. But I really enjoyed the class. I felt like I learned a lot. I feel like I've grown. I've got to learn about how to instruct others, I feel like I've become more of a leader, I guess, as well as doing this class, but a lot of this was on us to make these projects happen. So I think this really helped us to learn how to organize, how to be responsible, how to take care of business, how not to try to put things to the side so much, really just go attack something if you want it. So I felt like I made some good steps when I did this project, and I've grown up, and I felt like that these people that helped me and everything that I went through for this, like, I guess a whole school year basically, to get this project going, really has helped me and will help me in the future, and it will help me become a better student in college and things of this sort, because it just teaches me about responsibility and what it takes for me to actually, what it takes to be in college, because college is not going to be people holding your hand, it's going to be you taking care of business. So there was times Miss Bailey and Miss Perry were kind of like, you know, you need to go take care of business, so they weren't there to try to hold our hand and things like that. So at first I wasn't too happy about that, but it really helped me grow up. So I think I just learned a sense of responsibility from this project a lot as well, and I felt like I'll be ready more in the future for this time in my next period of my lifetime. I feel like that's going to really help me. It's really prepared me to becoming an adult, which I think I'm an adult now, but I'm not. But this really is going to prepare me for that. So I really took a lot from this project. I'm happy that I was able to complete this project. Thank you for coming to my presentation.
So questions from the panel for Ricky?
I have a question. I know that you did this for elementary. Do you think that this program could transition to middle school or high school regardless? I mean, because I know you know how you were as a student, but do you think that there's, you know, from what you took from this, what would you change to be able to transition this to a secondary level?
I think that this class, I think it definitely could work for the higher level of education in middle school or high school. I feel like if I were to do that at the next level, I would need to maybe make the academics a little bit stronger. So there is like a lot of science. There is science behind nutrition, so I would try to make that a little bit stronger if I was going to delve into it.
Ricky, I've got a question for you. So, what changes have you made just personally learning about all this nutritional information that you have? Have you made any personal changes?
I try to be a little. I try not to get the midnight snacks as much, and things like that. I try to work out a little bit more. I like basketball, so I try to be more active. I actually tell the kids about exercise as well, besides with the cooking as well. That can be a part of it, but it's not the only part. So I try to become more active and things like that. And just change like the whole wheat pasta I was saying, things like that. So I think some changes.
I guess we'll open it up to everyone else.
Sorry, I was just saying, so why did you choose like food as opposed to exercise as a focus for like healthy changes?
I felt like personally, like when people think about being healthy, first thing they think about is exercise, and I wanted to show people that food is a part of it, because a lot of like the statistics show that a lot of people just don't understand the concept of being healthy. That food plays a big role in it as well. So I want to show that you have to eat healthy as well, not just work out. You have to do both. So it's a balancing act. So that's what I'm thinking.
Are you planning on continuing this little camp after you graduate? Are you going to come back and help out with it?
I wouldn't mind doing that. I guess we can pan out details of that later. But I would actually like to do that. So I'm not against it. I'm not opposed to it. So I would actually enjoy doing that. So yeah.
If you could continue this, what would you change about it? What would you add on to it?
If I could add on something to it, maybe the cookbooks, I think I would kind of maybe enhance the cookbooks a little bit. I feel like they were very creative. I let them kind of have their own creative spirit about it. Maybe I would just try to add, like I was saying, the academics and really have like a nutritional fact for every day. I mean, I tried to have one every day. I think I had one, but I just want to make that stronger if I think it.
Anyone else?
Oh, that's a thing that makes cooking seem like fun for little kids, because I've always not cooked as well as I should have because it seemed like a lot of work. And I feel like at a young age, like if you make it seem fun, then they will be more open to making food for themselves and making better choices. But did you have to think about like, okay, they're fourth grade, they're like 9, 10, like how do you decide what they can make and what is
That's
like
good.
maybe a bad idea?
Because when I started, actually, one of the things I was going to try to do was a banana foster. And I kind of thought about it and was like, okay, he's a fourth grader, so I wanted to do something like that. But I decided that, you know, things that I used to eat as a kid, I like grilled cheese a lot. I like pancakes. I like nachos. I love nachos. So I think I just tried to do things that I know kids will like. I didn't want them to hurt my feelings or something nasty, but I just want to do something that they like. And I felt like if they just learned about something that they liked, it would make an easy transition to when they do something maybe that they're not too sure about. Because I made them try a lot of stuff that they didn't want to try, but they tried a lot of things. So I just thought that would be an easy transition. So that's what I did.
Any more questions? Okay, thank you, Ricky.